So I worked in telecom. I've had a couple people ask me about the AT&T outage. And so I don't know what's going on inside of AT&T or specifically with that. However, AT&T is the backbone of everything. They're the ones that created the phone company. So there are multiple networks inside of AT&T. There's the backbone network that everything connects into to go everywhere. There's a network that monitors the entire network so that if something goes down, there's a network to say, hey, this went down. That's the network that I worked on in the 90s and early 2000s. Then there's another network that was segregated off, separated, and it's called FirstNet. FirstNet is for is for first responders, 911 call centers. It's just a separately segmented and operated network for the first responders. So there's only a couple of switches in the country that run that. One of those was in Nashville. So the Nashville Christmas bombing that took place on Christmas Day 4 years ago or whatever, it actually took out one of the FirstNet switches. And so there was another one that's backed up. I don't know where the other one's at. That was as of 4 years ago. I'm sure that AT&T has diversified and made some investments since then. So this outage that's going on, there are a lot of cyber operations that are going on. If you remember this is probably back during the Obama administration, we used a cyber weapon called Stuxnet and released it into Iran and made their centrifuges overload. So in addition to this AT&T thing that we've got going on, there was some FAA stuff that happened, and it was very unusual last year. Canada's went down, the U.S. went down. Pretty sure that was a cyber attack. There's a lot of hospitals and healthcare places that have been getting ransomware. The Chinese are in water and electrical systems. We've been getting them out. We've been taking the U.S. is taking down huge botnets. So everything's up in the air right now. I mean, it's all on a knife's edge. But that's what's going on with the network. If everybody's phone that you know is dead and doesn't operate for, say, 4 to 8 hours, then it may be a substantial amount of time before phones turn back on. That would be possible. It would turn everybody's phone into a brand new iPod Touch with no Wi-Fi. So, yeah, that's kind of just an overview of the telecom stuff. And I guess while I'm at it, I'll tell you that the NSA has been reading the entire internet since 1999. So for all the people that think that there's privacy and whatever, there's never been privacy. It's just, yeah, that's a whole other story, a whole other video. Hope this is helpful. Have any questions, post them below and I'll answer anything I can.